You came to the right place.
Only on abc.com/daytime.
Jill? Jill, I wasn't sure if you heard me come in.
Oh, Faith, hi.
Did you see Dr. Wolf?
Yes, I saw him. And you were right down to the date. He said I could expect a fine, healthy baby.
Seneca's baby?
Well, since the symptoms began, once we got back from the beach house and before Dee and Frank split up. And we were together again.
Oh, I wish it didn't seem like such an awful complication.
That makes two of us.
There must be some way of dealing with it.
Unfortunately, nothing's come to mind. The only thing I'm sure of is that I've got some pretty big decisions to come up with.
That's for sure.
Oh, Faith, I can't even think about anything now.
I'm supposed to meet Pat, but if you'd like to talk, I can put him off.
Oh, I know what a date with Pat Ryan means to you. So I know that's a very generous offer, and I thank you. But no thanks.
Well, if you change your mind.
I know. I really do, but I just feel like I have to deal with the principals in this matter.
Good luck.
I'll see you. Hello, may I speak with Dr. Bolak, please? Hello, Seneca? It's Jillian. I was wondering if we could have some dinner together tonight. Yes, that would be fine. Where shall I meet you? Okay, I'll see you there. Thanks. Frank, hi.
Hello there. Would you mind telling me what the hell that was all about?
True feelings.
I just want you to know I'm attracted to you.
Affect their friendship. And
You slept with Kara.
I didn't.
how will her guilty secret
I did something really bad.
affect their marriage? Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
If I tell them the truth, it'll blow them apart.
This week, a paternity secret comes out.
He's your son, Lucky.
I'm gonna try to not let you down.
But when his brother can't handle the truth,
Aiden is my son.
how far will he go? Watch General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
You killed my mother? You son of a bitch!
Everyone thinks Rafe's guilty,
I turned Rafe into a killing machine in that house.
but clearing his name for one murder
Somebody help me!
may leave him responsible for another. Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from ediets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG,
no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to ediets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, ediets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned ediets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to ediets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
Hi.
Faith!
Do you mind a little company?
Oh, there's nothing that would please me more. How are you, darling?
Oh, all right, I guess. Tell me about your back.
All better. Would you believe that a torn muscle would lay me low? But that's all over and done with. Would you like to peel an egg?
Sure. Like to do something useful.
Well, I'm a great believer that the best thing to do when something troubles you is to do some cleaning and some cooking.
And, of course, you're right.
You look maybe that you could do a bit of cleaning and cooking. Wouldn't be out of place.
Oh, Maeve, how can I come over and bother you with things that are worrying me when you have Jack lying over there in the hospital?
Darling, we all have our worries. Jack, well, he's alive, and that's a miracle. And I'm hoping that where there's been one miracle, there can be 2.
I got the impression that things were more hopeful than that.
Oh, I'm afraid that there's a possibility of some long-range difficulties.
Poor Mary.
Yes, well, she's taken it very hard. But that's more the reason why the rest of us have got to be positive.
I knew you'd say that. Although I can never quite figure out how you always manage to be cheerful.
Well, it's better than crying.
That's for sure.
Maybe it's because where I was raised in Skibbereen, there was such a history of tragedy that we all had to learn to endure with a smile, or we'd have all gone under.
So that's where you get it.
Maybe. Anyway, I do believe that for every problem there is a solution. John and I, we've had hard times and bad times, but we never lost hope. Don't ask me why, but we didn't.
You passed it on, you know. To Pat especially. Nothing ever seems to get him down. At least not for long.
Third children can be that way, you know.
Oh, it's much more than that. Did he come back yet? Is he upstairs?
No, he went out on some mysterious errand with a grin on his face and a sly look on his face, and I haven't seen him since.
He went out to rent a dinner jacket.
Our Pat in a tux?
He'll look wonderful. I persuaded him to take me to a medical society dinner dance, a country club out in the island.
Oh, that's a lovely invitation.
I bought a new dress. It's terribly expensive, but I wanted to get something special. Oh, Maeve, it is so beautiful.
Well, would you do me a favor? Would you come by and let me see you before you go out?
Of course. Do you remember when I used to do that as a little girl?
Yes. When you were going to some birthday party or other, and you wanted me to see you before you left. Indeed, I do remember. You used to look like a fairy princess in some of those dresses that your father bought you. I used to wish that I could get Mary into one of those dresses just once. But I never did manage to get her out of her dungarees.
Well, I had the pretty dresses, but I always thought that Mary had much more than I did.
No.
Maeve, she had a real home where people loved each other. We had nice furniture, and that was about it.
Oh, your father, he loved you dearly.
Maybe. In his own way. Maeve, the easiest way to see the difference is to look at Roger and then to look at Pat.
I've never been one to compare people.
On second thought, there really isn't much to compare at all. I mean, there's Roger, sitting at home right this minute, drinking, thinking about himself, how he can get whatever he wants, probably Delia. And here's Pat, devoting 18 hours a day to working, helping people.
Darling, I'm not noticing the old warmth in your voice, am I?
Yeah, I know, I'm doing it again.
Oh, now I am worried.
Oh, it's different this time, really. Pat and I are just friends. And he's, different towards me.
I hope so. I remember how disappointed you were last time.
I know, but I'm different towards him, too. I don't know what it is. Maybe my father dying made me grow up, but I'm not as emotionally dependent on Pat as I used to be.
That's just as well, dear.
We've had some lovely times together. Without any of the old problems.
You sure now?
Yeah, it's real good, Maeve. If I had my way, I would never let him out of my sight.
Oh, you and a quarter of the nursing staff.
Well, just this once, I'm going to get him away from everybody. Have him all to myself. There's supposed to be a balcony where you can go outside and dance in the moonlight. It'll be very romantic, and who knows?
Yeah, it'd do you good to get away from here in the hospital and some of your cares.
As a matter of fact, I have great hopes for the evening.
Well, you let me know when it's going to be, and I'll light a candle for you.
Oh, would you?
Kevin, where's everybody? Pat, if it's your mother or Faith Coleridge you're looking for, you might try the kitchen. Anybody want to see what the well-dressed doctor is wearing this season?
Hand him out.
Hi, Pat, did you get it?
I didn't just get it, I got the works. Wait till you see. All right. Think I'll get by with this?
Oh, I'm sorry your father isn't here to see you. He was just saying the other day he needed a head waiter.
Oh, well, now, if he wants to wear this, he'll have to take the pants out.
Oh, now I'm glad he isn't here.
What else did you get?
Oh, now, they said this was the only kind of shirt I could wear with it.
Oh, wow.
Well, I agree.
And there's a pair of black suspenders and a bow tie and a black sash.
They call it a cummerbund.
Oh. And
Well,
look at these.
Oh, I think
Feel them, Mom.
see reflection in them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're very light.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, Bob, we're going to, Faith and I are going to a formal dance.
You're gonna wear this?
Oh, Bobby, it's gonna look terrific. Look at this shirt. This shirt is dynamite.
See, not everybody's laughing.
And when they're looking for the handsomest man on the whole dance floor, who are they gonna pick? Ta-da!
Oh, our choice this evening is the talented young physician from Riverside Hospital.
Bucky Carter, right?
No, Patrick Ryan.
Dee, I think that Kevin is getting behind his work. Why don't you give him a hand?
What?
A hand.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Boy, I thought you'd take one look at this dinner jacket and back out of the whole thing. But you even went for the ruffled shirt.
The Ryans are no cowards. If we're gonna do something, we do it.
I notice you don't take halfway measures. These are real dancing pumps.
Yeah, and when I put them on, I get seized with this overwhelming desire, and I can't stop, and I dance and dance and dance.
Enchanted slippers. Put them on.
Are you ready?
Oh, I hope your socks are clean.
Oh, they are. Oh, it started already.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
Yeah, if I can just get this other one on without falling on my face. There. Oh, I need music.
Hey, do you do a solo?
Dance alone? Not if I can help it. A partner.
Rent a partner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
not too far removed from what your dad and I used to do.
How about, you remember this?
Oh, don't break it.
Hey, do the one where you swing around. Okay.
Very good. Make her work, Pat. Make her work.
Make her work?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have to work.
Pull her.
Oh, Pat.
Hey, Pat, that's damn good.
Takes after a star. That's no compliment, you know.
I cannot go on. Look, Faith, if you're tired, I'll take over, okay?
No. Those steps look very familiar to me. Come on now.
Oh, okay.
That's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. We used to bounce. Oh, yes. Oh, now he's working.
Go. You want to try this one, Mom?
Which one? This one.
Can I try?
One more time for the old lady.
Aren't you getting tired?
I'm exhausted, but my shoes won't stop.
Well, I've had enough. Thank you, please. Faith, this is all yours.
Oh, thank you, Maeve.
There, now that looks better. That's a new wrinkle.
Going to where? This way?
Honey, what's the matter?
I hate those Coleridge sisters. First, it's Jill with Frank, and now it's Faith.
Jack Manning will not get away with what he did to you.
This week,
My fiance is brain dead because of that little kid!
a father protects his son,
We're going to keep Jack out of prison.
You can't just let him walk.
and Rex wants justice.
I will make you pay.
Deal with it.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Uh-oh.
Max, no! Windex Multi-Surface lets you keep up with messes right when they happen. So you can put that Windex shine on just about anything.
Did you see that, Wayne? Wayne? Gotcha! Oh.
Get Windex Multi-Surface and keep up. And for the wipe that promises that streak-free shine, grab Windex Wipes. SC Johnson, a family company.
Hey, you want that? You want a warm, super delicious strawberry toaster strudel. Yeah, but now I have nothing to eat. Sure you do. Hey! You can have the Pop-Tart. Pillsbury toaster strudel, the one kids want to eat.
There's nothing we won't do for our health or our skin. Now there's another way to support skin from within. Introducing One-A-Day Women's Plus Healthy Skin Support, a complete multivitamin plus lutein and other antioxidants to help support skin moisture, elasticity, and smoothness. New from One-A-Day.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Bruce Weitz is back as gangster Anthony Zaccara.
It's some turn of events.
On The Young and the Restless, Emily O'Brien is saying goodbye to Genoa City.
Another time?
Daytime favorite Tamara Braun is Taylor on Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
And on One Life to Live, Roger Howarth is back in Landview.
I have to be with my family.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Am I crazy, or did you just make a dinner date with Seneca Bolak?
Yes, I did. Oh, Frank, it's a negligence case. A little boy named Carpenter. I've been trying to talk to Seneca about it for days.
Okay, my darling, but why couldn't it have waited until tomorrow morning?
Oh, Frank, come on. Please don't object. I really need to talk to Seneca about this without any interruptions, no phone calls, people walking in and out. You can understand that.
I suppose so. I guess what I'm really disappointed about is that I want to take you out to dinner tonight.
Darling, please believe me when I say that I would infinitely prefer to have dinner with you than the consultation I have in store for me with Dr. Bolak.
Well, as long as it's only a hospital business, that's all I care about.
Thank you. That's better.
The irony is that I want to have a legal consultation with you myself.
Ah, you must have been studying my file on a father's rights. So tell me, what did you think?
Honey, the situation is not as grim as you thought. 10 years ago, yes, I wouldn't have had much chance of getting custody of little John. But things have changed since then. Look at this decision. I know it'll apply in my case. The mother while judged physically competent to care for her 2 children, was judged emotionally unstable, and custody was awarded to the father.
And if we can get the court to accept that as a precedent.
And we can prove that Delia is truly unstable.
Oh, well, it's going to depend on the judge, you know.
Yeah, well, keep your fingers crossed on that one.
But we have a chance, don't we?
To prove Delia's unstable, I have absolutely no doubt that we do.
Well, Frank, the main issue is that she went out on the hotel ledge, left the baby unattended on the bed by an open window.
And whether it was a real or a phony suicide attempt won't matter. It speaks for itself.
And afterwards, the doctor said that she wasn't emotionally capable to take care of the baby, didn't they?
In practically those exact words, yeah.
Well, it's not a great case, but it has its possibilities.
In addition to which, we also have Delia's extremely popular habit of bursting into tears, running out of the room, throwing an emotional tantrum on her bed, until everyone finally just gives in, gives her way, just to have peace in the house.
Ah, now that's good. And I'm sure that you can get plenty of witnesses to that.
Plenty, I assure you.
But Frank, what about the main issue? I mean, the safety of the child.
Well, I think I'd rather go for the proving of the emotional instability than to try to show that.
You mean Dee's never done anything to hurt little John?
No.
Frank, look, I don't want to sound like I'm looking for the worst in Dee, but has she ever threatened him?
Well, as a matter of fact, it's practically the contrary. Oh, Dee loses her temper and shouts at him, all right, but the moment little John gets the slightest bit upset, she backs down. One of my primary contentions with her has always been that she's so incredibly inconsistent with him.
Ah, and babies need consistency and discipline, don't they?
Well, why else do you think we Ryan kids grew up to be such perfect people?
Frank, do you think that Dee could be dangerous to little John, or to anybody else for that matter?
Under certain circumstances.
You see, if we can prove that Delia has a tendency to be violent, say when she's upset, Frank, can you think of any incident? Frank?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I guess I just drifted off for a second.
Where were you, anyway?
I was just thinking.
About something that Dee had done that was violent?
Well, of how much I'm going to miss not taking you out to dinner tonight, anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, I really am.
Well, actually, it'll give me an opportunity to go a couple rounds with my son, and that'll please me a little bit, huh? Oh, I love you.
I love you. Oh, Frank, say hello to little John for me.
I sure will.
Good.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Tuna pasta, tuna fajitas, and tuna bruschetta. Tuna's a natural source of omega-3s, and that is good for your heart. These 27 Latin lovers agree.
Sí, bonito. Y aquí.
Muchachos! Well, there you have it. Tuna is good for your heart.
Tuna, the wonder fish.
Paxil, Zoloft, and Depakote, if taken during pregnancy, may cause birth defects. If you or a loved one took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy and your child was born with a serious birth defect, you may be entitled to a cash award and medical expenses. If your child suffered a serious birth defect and you took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy, call 1-877-399-5799 now.
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde One, Original Blonde One, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine One, Bad Blonde One, the Demented One, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Bruce Weitz is back as gangster Anthony Zaccara.
It's some turn of events.
On The Young and the Restless, Emily O'Brien is saying goodbye to Genoa City.
Another time?
Daytime favorite Tamara Braun is Taylor on Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
And on One Life to Live, Roger Howarth is back in Landview.
I have to be with my family.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet. This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock.
You will never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down.
Honey, you don't mean that.
How do you know what I mean or what I don't mean? All day long you're at that police station, you're chasing criminals or whatever it is you do. And I'm over here, Bobby, and they treat me just like dirt.
Honey, that's a little silly. Now, I may not be around here very much, but I know Faith. I know she doesn't treat anybody like dirt.
Yeah, except for me.
Honey, Pat and Faith are friends. You can't begrudge her that.
Look, they're gonna be a lot more than friends if she has her way.
Honey, come on. They're just going to go to a dance
Bobby,
together.
if you would stop looking at Mary all the time, when you would look at the rest of the world, you would see right through Faith's act.
I never expect to be more than a friend to Mary. I'm sorry you see it otherwise. What little act are you talking about?
Oh, I'm such a good kid in spite of being so rich and grabby all the time.
Faith?
Yeah, Faith's so sweet and so adorable. She's always helping Maeve when she's smiling at me. Now, underneath all of that, Bobby, she's chasing flat out after Pat.
Why shouldn't she?
What about me?
I know what you told me the other day. Believe me, and I remember it. But you don't have any claim on Pat. He doesn't even know how you feel, honey. Does he?
No.
Faith doesn't know how you feel, does she?
I guess not.
No, then she's not doing anything to you.
Oh, yeah, not much.
Honey, it's the best thing that could happen. You're still married to Pat's brother. In the eyes of the Ryans, you always will be.
Well, then why doesn't Frank see it like that?
The church does see it like that. And I don't think Johnny or Maeve are going to approve of you and Pat.
Well, Bobby, they used to approve when Pat and I were going together.
Honey, that's when you were in high school.
Nothing's changed. Look, I love him. I loved him then, I love him now. I always loved him, Bobby.
I know, sweetheart, but you broke off. You went up in separate directions. Now, you can't change that.
No, I can change that. Look, I know Pat cares about me. I know he does. I can feel he does.
And it's a damn good thing he's out there being interested in Faith. He hasn't got any more business fooling around with you than you do with him.
I'm not fooling around with him. I love him, Bobby, and I know he loves me. No, he does love me. And I'm gonna make him realize that he does.
Honey, it isn't right. Now, if Pat wants to be with Faith, you leave the two of them alone, you hear me?
Pat is just about the only thing I have left in my life. And nobody is gonna take him away from me. And if that's what Faith Coleridge has on her mind, she's gonna regret it. You just wait, Bobby.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.